training that's sure to lead all of you. Good morning, Nigeria, to our Nigerian brothers and sisters and everyone watching us right now. Wherever you are, please join us in welcoming 2022 with the most exciting kickoff training that's sure to leave all of you not just energized and inspired, but most of all, ready for your best year ever. You know, if there's one thing I find so amazing about life is that no matter how bad it gets, how twisted and crazy it gets, tomorrow is always another day. That's exactly the same with the new year. It's a beginning. It's a chance to start over and start anew. This year, 2022, we are kicking off our best year ever. And with it, I'd like to start by giving you the 10 golden rules to achieve your goals. Let me tell you a story about this young boy. This boy was failing out of high school, but he promised his mother he will take a test called the SAT, or the Standardized College Admission Test. Well, this boy takes it. He's bombing it. He's failing out of school. He's not expecting anything. Well, he gets a 1480 out of 1600s. He gets the score, and his mother says, "Did you cheat?" She knows her son. And he said, "I swear to God, I tried to cheat, but the way the numbers are on the Scantron, you couldn't cheat." So she says, "You mean you tell me you actually got the score?" He said, "Yeah, I got the score." He then realizes that he's smart and he's going into his senior year. And he says,
Okay, guys, so this man talking, his name is Mr. Excitement. He's the Chief Marketing Officer of AIM Global. He's one of our board of directors. They call him Mr. Excitement. His position, he's the Chief Marketing Officer of AIM Global. By the time the world opens now, we start traveling, you guys will start meeting them. We do travel to Philippines to meet them. Okay, so that's Mr. Excitement, the Chief Marketing Officer of AIM Global Empowered Consumerism. This everybody talking to you that will be talking to us this week. They are very innovative. They are the reason why this company keep topping the best in the world. Okay, so that is Mr. Excitement. His name is John Aspirin. John Aspirin. They call him AKA Mr. Excitement. He's the Chief Marketing Officer of AIM Global. Okay.
"I'm going to go to class." Now he starts to go to class. He doesn't hang out with who he did when he didn't go to class. He graduates and goes to a community college and becomes this massively successful magazine entrepreneur. Well, the boy was always smart. He just needed a standardized test to unlock it. My dad said, "No, that's not the story. This is what I want you to understand." He said, 12 years after all this guy's success, he gets a letter in the mail. The year he took the test, he was one of the 13 people sent the wrong SAT score. His actual score was 740 out of 1600. Inspiring, right? I was inspired myself. But first, let's be very clear about these goals. Why is it important? Because goals gives you that sense of focus and direction, and when these goals are achieved, it only means one thing: you succeed. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So these are the 10 golden rules to help you achieve your goals. Number 1, know what you really want. The first key to success in anything in life is knowing what you want. Imagine going to a restaurant.
Hope we are with our millionaire school notes. Please hope you are with your book. If you know you are with your, in fact, everybody be on your video, show me your millionaire school notes, because you need to be jotting down a lot of things he's saying. If you everybody be on your video, show me your millionaire school notebook. Be on your video, show me your millionaire school notebook. You need to be writing. You need to be writing everything he's saying. Okay, Mommy Dorcas, you're in a taxi, you're in a cab. Mr. Philip, where's your notebook? Mommy Runke, where is your notebook? Please, let's ensure we are with our notebook where we are writing, okay? Very important.
And when the waiter comes to get your order, you say, I don't want the soup. I certainly don't want the burger. And I don't like the fish either. What do you think happens? Most certainly, the waiter will say something like, I'll come back in a few minutes when you decide what you want. If you're lucky, he'll say it with a smile and not with an eye roll. Same goes with your life. The universe provides as long as we know what to ask for. If you don't know what you want, how do you expect it to manifest? You must have a clear picture of where you are going. Number 2, believe that you can achieve your goals. Successful entrepreneurs knew from day one that they would succeed. No matter how tough and rough things may get, they believed in their success even before they made it happen. And that belief helped them through it. Now visualize achieving your goals because success is a mental game. The idea behind visualizing your goal is that if you see your goal, you are more likely to achieve it. Not only do you teach your brain to recognize what resources it will need to help you succeed, it also creates an inner motivation and promotes positive thinking. Number 3, know your reasons. Knowing the reason you want what you want will propel you into action and make you unstoppable. When you are clear with why you want what you want, you will come up with plans to achieve it. Your reasons is the ultimate driving force. When there's a will, there's a way. It all depends on your will. When you know your why with clarity, you will act and do whatever it takes to get what you want. If you know your deep whys, then you can surpass any house. Number 4, think about your goal and work your butt off every day. Setting goals is one thing, but sticking to them is another. Before you do anything else, make sure you know what to do every time you wake up. Pretend there's a camera crew shooting a documentary about your life. You must put on a show every single day. Number 5, you must have a mentor. Look for a mentor who will be your source of knowledge in terms of experience. Someone who will help you grow and develop yourself. Someone who has already achieved the same goals you have. And most importantly, know the steps they took so you can also achieve success. Number 6, you are 50% more likely to achieve your goals if you are having fun. The idea is by having fun and leans towards joy, then we can achieve our goals with much less effort. When we have fun along the way to what we desire, we attract it much faster and more easily. When joy becomes your default, you can rest easy. You know that everything will work out even if it's different from what you planned. Number 7, success is a numbers game. Many people think that things are going wrong or that they're not good enough when just one or two things don't go well. But the key to success in anything is the number of times you try. The more you fail, the faster you learn, the faster you succeed. And the more you succeed, the better you can leverage that success. So don't quit the game early. Just put in the numbers. Yes, you will be rejected. Yes, they will say no. But this is your sign to keep going. Number 8, be with a support group. Have a group that will help you in achieving your goals and make sure you help them achieve theirs. This is a helping business. The more you help someone, the more you will achieve your goals. The success of your goals and the amount of success you will have in this business lies on the people you have helped and the people who have helped you. Number 9, rest if you must, but don't you ever quit. Your biggest success may be just around the corner, but you will never know if you throw in that towel. One day, you will be at the finish line. Remember, not all popcorn kernel pop at the same time. Your time will come and you will have your success, but you will never know if you walk away. Lastly, number 10, you must be worthy of your goals. Don't let anyone or anything hold you back. You deserve to reach your goals. You are capable of achieving your wildest dreams. But again, it won't be easy. It will take hard work, time, effort. You have to change, adapt, and prepare because your dreams and your goals are all worth it. They're all worth fighting for. So start now because the best time is today. So there you have it, the 10 golden rules so you can achieve your goals. You see, when a goal is in place, the standard has been set, the destination made clear, even if the route may change. The objective has been determined. The goals are a lighthouse. They might not tell you where to go, but they let you know where you should be. And for most of us, that's all we need to know to make the right choices and make the right decisions. Goals help us become the better version of ourselves. Now, going back to the story, successful as he is now, his father decided to tell him the truth about what happened in SATs and how he chose to not tell him the truth. What's the lesson in the story? You see, it's not about where you are today, where you are in your life right now. You can be rejected, you can be broke, you may be devastated. But if you decide to stand up, if you decide to make a difference, get up and work on your dreams. Work on your goals. Just like in the story, he believed in himself. He knew in his heart he wanted to succeed and have a good life. So he worked for it. He went to school and got the right mentors. He took the opportunity to go to school and he didn't give up until he made it. It's not what the world sees you, it's how you see yourself. It's all about what you become of yourself. It's all about what you believe in and what you are willing to give to get it all. Remember, it's all about you. EdPlan 3.0 is your once in a lifetime opportunity, the best opportunity there is. But at the end of it all, it's all about you because only you can change your destiny. Only you can make your success. Now it's up to you to make 2022 your best year ever. Happy New Year, everyone, and God bless.
Wow, that is powerful. That's a handful. So his name is John Asprin, Chief Marketing Officer. He's he's one of our board of directors. So now we'll be listening to AIM Global has a foundation called Alive Foundation. So the wife of the CEO is a person that runs it. She's the one in charge of the international affair. So let's listen to her. But meanwhile, I need all of us to go to the chat box. Just type in one thing you learned from Mr. Excitement. Go to the chat box and type one thing you learned from Mr. Excitement. In fact, go to our various WhatsApp group. Just go to our various WhatsApp group. Type there one thing you learned from Mr. Excitement. So the person I'm about to introduce to us now is the wife of our CEO, Dr. Connie Cabanton, the wife of our CEO. She's the person in charge of the Alive Foundation of AIM Global and also International Affairs. So we call her Mommy of AIM Global.
Good morning, everyone. Let me first greet each and every one of you a happy 2022. And may this year bring us joy, peace, and prosperity despite all the challenges that we are facing. Indeed, 2021 was tough, but we are still here. And that in itself is a great blessing. As the old adage says, tough times never last, but tough people do. And I'm confident that we, the strong...
Did you hear that? She said, tough times never last, but tough people do. For all of you to have survived 2021, you are what? Tough. So whatever challenge that we are being faced with right now is a phase. It will come and pass. But the most important thing is who you become at the end of it. That's priceless.
Commitment and determination, we will all get our goals this year. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
So my topic for today is more about how to achieve huge goals, because this is the best time to identify your goals, make an action plan, and identify the necessary skills you need to achieve them.
Did you hear her? She said, this is the year to achieve our goal. Once you write down your goal, what we did beginning of last month, Happy New Year besides, Happy New Year, everyone. Sorry, Happy New Month. Happy New Month, everyone. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Happy New Month, everyone. I'm really glad. I'm grateful to God for another opportunity He has given to us to see this month. Now, look at what Dr. Connie is saying. She said, now that we've set our goal, you need to write down action plan. Guys, successful people, there's a common knowledge that successful people know. And it's because they are implementing this knowledge. That's why they keep being successful. If you're not, see, why is it that the same thing I'm saying, the same thing Mr. Nonso is saying, the same thing all our visual mentors are saying, we keep saying almost the same thing. It's because successful people, as in, they know they go, they know the pathway, and they are doing it. She said, don't only set a goal, write down what are the action steps you need to take to making that goal a reality. Then what are the skills you need, professional skills you need to carry out the action goal to create the massive result. Do you see why I'm so focused on teaching us skills? And I keep sending us a message. Yesterday, I sent us a message. What is your last line of action? Tell me what was the last thing you did so that I can analyze it with you. Every day after Zoom meeting, I ask everybody, what did you do? Okay, this is how to be. Guys, action, action, action. Action is the distance between where you are now and where you want to be. Nobody will take it for you.
Some of you might think that you already know this topic, but these are just the basics that most of the time we tend to overlook, but are rather very important. Achieving a huge goal is similar to achieving smaller goals. However, you must be much more diligent and aware of any negative thoughts associated with your goal. it is easy to feel overwhelmed and lose all your momentum, especially with a lot of disruptions happening around us today. Huge goals take more time, focus, and persistence. If you are up for the challenge and you are prepared with the right skill set and mindset, then there is no reason you cannot achieve a huge goal. So, here are some of the steps you can make to achieve your goals this 2022. Are you ready? Number one, choose the right goal. Again, choose the right goal. A goal can be too big if your goal exceeds your belief that you can be successful. You are finished before you even get started. The biggest goal you can reasonably achieve is a goal that makes you think you can be successful if everything goes perfectly and you work hard. Anything beyond that may create too much internal resistance. What does that mean? That is the tendency that you yourself do not believe that you are capable of achieving your goals, or otherwise known as self-doubt. Can you imagine yourself working for your goals, but you are doubtful at the back of your mind? I'm sure you will never be effective and would just waste your time. To avoid this, don't make the mistake of copying other people's goals simply because they seem lavish, extravagant, or and wonderful. There is nothing wrong being inspired by other people's goals, but remember, to each his own. We all have our unique reasons why we are working hard, and our goals must be rooted to those reasons. The motivation to earn 10 million a month can be different for everyone. To some, that is overwhelming and unrealistic, but to others, it is motivating and inspiring. What amount of income motivates you? Is it 10 million per month? Or 50 million or 100 million a month? What type of car motivates you and excites you so much? What kind of dream or lifestyle do you want for your family that compels you to wake up every day to work hard? So make sure to set those that is right for you. Something that will personally excite you and not just your group. Is that clear? Number two, get clear on what success means. Again, get clear on what success means. Some goals, like income goals, are easy to measure, and for most people, they base their success in terms of the achievement of specific goals. This is known as benchmarking. Be sure you know how you will measure your success, because it is important to know where you are in your direction. Are you making progress? Are you on track in your target? How many new direct lines you need to open to break your monthly income goal? Are you talking to enough people every day? Are you conducting enough business activities per day to become successful? However, to some people, success means having enough time freedom. So they work hard to achieve a consistent and comfortable amount of monthly income so that they can spend more time with their families. To others, success means helping enough people achieve their goals. Normally, these are the uplines whose dedication is focused on making their downlines and leaders achieve great heights of success. And I am proud because most of the top leaders we have in Nigeria are not simply after their monthly income, but they are in fact dedicated with making their whole team successful. So now let's go to number three. Create a detailed plan. Simply creating your goals may, by being specific and writing them down, are not enough. You must have detailed plan on how to achieve them. After setting your goals, work back until you have a detailed step that you can do today. For example, your monthly income goal is 1 million naira. Think it through and work backwards on how you can achieve at this goal. How much sales bonus do you need to create? How much product you and your group have to move? How many pay-ins do you need for the next 30 days? And how many presentations do you need to make to come up with this production? How many prospects do you need to talk to every day? These are the primary questions you need to be asking yourself and start writing down the action plans needed to make these things happen, especially with our new innovation, the Economy Designer Plan 3.0, which is expected to really give you bigger income and more incentives. You have to start really strategizing on how you can maximize this new plan and how you can offer our new Ed Plan 3.0 packages to a bigger target market. Planning is half of the whole work. As they say, people don't actually plan to fail. They just fail to plan. Did you get that? Okay, now let's go to number 4.
Did you hear what she said? People don't just fail, but the reason why they fail is because they plan to fail. When you don't plan to succeed, you're automatically planning to fail. When you're not taking actions, executing actions, when you're not learning the skills that you need in order to take the right action, the right step, to implement the right action that will give you a result, you're just planning to fail. All of us are in this business. Check, we are over 4,000. Look at how many people that is in the chat. Look at how many people that are in the Millionaire School. Though I know about 3 of them said they are in their workplace, they can't be online, that I should send them video. But look at over 4,000. Others, what's happening to them? They are not attending Millionaire School. They don't want to be coached. They don't want to be mentored. Do you see why we say it's not everybody that join our business becomes successful? Rather, those that allow themselves to be mentored and to be coached and are willing to executing on what they are learning, working hand in hand with their mentors, working hand, all of you here that are executing, working hand in hand with me as you're learning, you're executing, learning, executing, perfecting, mastering. Trust me, the sky will be your starting point. The sky will be your starting point. That's just the truth. I'm so happy when I see that people are making money. I'm working with people, they are responding to my mentorship. They are playing their own role. I'm playing my own role, and we are creating results. If you don't learn the skill, if you don't take action on them, no results. So anybody that is not learning the skills we are teaching the Millionaire School, if you're not implementing it, if you're not taking action on it, if you're not consistent, then trust me, you plan to fail in this business. Guys, oh my God, let me allow her to finish talking.
Develop habits related to your plan action. Again, develop habits related to your action plan. Okay, seek to develop habits that help you to reach your goals. For example, it is important to be consistent in all your activities in growing your business, like regular prospecting, follow-up, regular meetings with your leaders, and meeting your uplines. Consistency is the key. It is also important to have the habit of being updated in terms of your skills. Make sure you develop useful habits that can help you grow your business. Since the start of the pandemic, many people have come to realize that the importance of being knowledgeable in online or digital marketing. If you do not have the habit of developing new skills because of the changing business environment, you will become irrelevant and obsolete. And who wants that? One of the most important traits to becoming successful in our business is the ability to adapt. Yesterday's success story is already out of date. That is the same with our skills. Skill sets that are relevant to where the company is heading. Now that we are launching Ed Plan 3.0 in Nigeria very, very soon, Everyone has to be updated in terms of your presentation and closing skills because you will be offering and selling a whole different idea to your prospects and to your group. If you do not improve and innovate, you will evaporate. So make sure you are
Did you hear that? If you don't innovate, you will what? Evaporate.
developing habits and skills that are related to your success. Okay, number 5, review your results regularly. The 4 pillars of success tell us about making a decision, taking action, analyzing the result, and making adjustment. It is important that we take time analyzing our results and how are we progressing. You can't know how well or poorly you are doing if you never checked. Analyzing our results means measuring our progress. Either we are on track to our monthly or yearly goals, or we are off track. So we can make the proper adjustment. Adjustment normally comes from 2 areas, action and knowledge. To adjust in the area of action, you have to assess if you are doing enough work that equates your goals. Big goals means big action, which means more work and effort, which means more prospecting, more one-on-one, more follow-up, more closing, more meetings, and etc. Aside from this, you have to also assess the level of your knowledge about your business. A lot of times, I see distributors who are laboring so hard but under incorrect knowledge. Their effort is futile simply because they are misguided or they don't know what to do to build their network. They have different priorities. People fail because 1, they don't know what to do, and 2, they know what to do but they do not do it. So it is really important to have a good learning attitude in our business and to have a really good mentor, which I will be talking a bit more later. So again, regularly review your progress and make the necessary adjustments along the way. This is an important step that many people skip. Next, check your attitude daily. This is important. Check your attitude daily. You have heard many times that your attitude will determine your altitude. Again, attitude will determine your altitude. In our NDO, 80% of the time, we talk about attitude, so we cannot underestimate the importance of having the right mental attitude. Are you feeling doubtful, intimidated, or fearful? Are you procrastinating? As leaders, we have to be honest to ourselves and be able to identify those thoughts and feelings that do not serve us well, because recognition is the first step towards transformation. If we are able to check what is wrong about our attitude, we are able to arrest it immediately so we can be more effective in conducting our business, dealing with other people, especially our downlines, and we also improve our personality that we are able to draw or attract the right business partners to us instead of repelling them. At the same time, it is critically important to deal with negative feelings immediately. Remember, this is a people's business and negativity is contagious. It can be felt by your group. As leaders, you must check your attitude daily, avoid complaining.
Did you hear that? When you're negative as a leader, it affects your team members. Same goes to you as a family leader or a church leader. When you're negative, when your attitude is negative, it affects your organization.
And blaming, because your downlines can hear and feel you, and their belief level will be affected if their upline leader is a pessimist. If you want to hit huge goals, your people must be motivated to do their part because their leader is inspiring. You cannot get your goals on your own. It has to be a team effort. So make sure that your positivity is affecting everyone in your team, that they are motivated to work with you. Next, this is equally important. Find a mentor. The truth is, someone else has already accomplished your very goal. Someone out there knows better than us. It only makes sense to take advantage of someone else's knowledge and experience. And in my experience, it helps a lot to have a mentor. In fact, I would say that the level of success that we have as a company would not have been possible if we did not learn from other people as well. You could do it your way alone, but it would normally take you longer to achieve huge goals. This route is called trial and error, but there is a shorter route. Network marketing is simple. It is a copy business. You just need to learn how those big guys were able to make it, copy them, and simply do it. This is called modeling. And that model can be your mentor, and they are abundant in our business. The best mentor can be your top upline. You don't need to look somewhere else. Don't make the mistakes of some people that they look for mentor outside our industry. If you are going to have a model, make sure.
There's something she said. I pray we caught it. How will you be doing our business and you are taking advice from someone outside our business regarding our business? That's the mistake many of us do. You're doing this business and you want to seek advice. Instead of you to seek advice from people at the top in your field, in this business, you're going to seek advice from an outsider. She said, never you make that mistake. If it's spiritual issues, meet your spiritual director. If it's family issue, look for all these family concerns, people that you know that are doing well in their family. Not that there are no challenges, but they'll be in a better place to direct you. In this business, when you're having challenges, walk up to your upline, your leaders. Go online. There are virtual mentors. I'm open to everybody. Walk up, send me a message. This is what I did. This is the challenge I encountered. How can I go about it? What next? Don't be shy. Don't be coward like, I don't want to talk. Yeah, they'll say I've not been attending. No, anytime you wake up is your morning. Smell the coffee and get to work.
What they are doing is related or connected to how you will achieve your huge goals. And the best mentors are those who are able to achieve your goals and your dreams themselves, or at least almost similar to your goals. In this way, you can surely rely upon them because they already have the roadmap to success, because they are able to get the same goals as you have. Okay, did you get that? Okay, let's discuss next. Last but not the least, visualize success. Okay, visualize success. So how are you going to do this? Spend a few minutes each night. Again, spend few minutes each night visualizing success and imagine how you will feel when your goal is achieved. Where will you be? How will you feel? How will your life change? Make the experience as positive as possibly you can. If you rated the desirability of achieving your goal on a 1 to 10 scale, it had better be a 10. Visualize to materialize. Right now, as a simple exercise, I want you to close your eyes. Come on, guys, let's close your eyes and imagine this with me. Try to relax. So imagine what kind of life you have if you're already successful. Where will you go with your family? What is your dream vacation with them? Will it be in Paris? Will it be in Maldives? Will it be in Switzerland? How big is your dream house? How does it look? How many bedrooms or how big is the living room? The master's bedroom? How many cars are parked in your garage? Imagine being one of the sharers in our big event here in the Philippines because of your success story. How many people are clapping and shouting for you? Now, open your eyes. How do you feel? Again, how do you feel?
Guys, let's repeat the exercise she just did. Let's all close our eye. Let me rewind it a little bit.
Your success story. How many people are clapping and shouting for the sharers in our big event here in the Philippines because of your success story? How many people are clapping bedrooms or how big is the living room? Imagine what kind of pen. Visualize the material pen. If you rate visualizing success and imagine how you will feel when your goal is achieved. Where will you be? How will you feel? How will your life change? Make the experience as positive as possibly you can. If you rated the desirability of achieving your goal on a 1 to 10 scale, it had better be a 10. Visualize to materialize. Right now, as a simple exercise, I want you to close your eyes. Come on, guys.
Okay, so she said she wants us to run an exercise. So she said, everybody close your eye and visualize. So let's close our eyes and visualize.
Let's close your eyes and imagine this with me. Try to relax. So imagine what kind of life you have if you're already successful. Where will you go with your family? What is your dream vacation with them? Will it be in Paris? Will it be in Maldives? Will it be in Switzerland? How big is your dream house? How does it look? How many bedrooms or how big is the living room? The master's bedroom? How many cars are parked in your garage? Imagine being one of the sharers in our big event here in the Philippines because of your success story. How many people are clapping and shouting for you? Now, open your eyes. How do you feel? Again, how do you feel?
Great.
Now, I want you to savor that feeling because soon it shall be a normal thing to you because your mind, your body, and your soul are ready for it because you have visualized it. Big goals require an appropriate goal, a good plan, a mentor, and stamina. To achieve a big goal, you must be prepared to do things you've never done before. Are you willing to be more than you have demonstrated to this point? Set a big goal and get excited at the prospect of achieving success. Evaluate your progress and continue striving until you have reached your objective. Life is ticking by, so set a big goal and get started on that path to achieving it. Good morning, and again, let's all become successful in 2022.
Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome, guys. So come on, everybody, as I unmute you, you tell me 2 things you learned. One thing you learned from Mr. John Aspring, one thing you learned from Madam Connie, and you give me your report of your income generating activity. Then we'll talk about your next line of action. Okay. So let's start with Mr. Simeon. Mr. Simeon, kindly unmute yourself. Hello, sir. Mr. Simeon, are you there? Okay, peace. While he's coming up, please unmute yourself. Mr. Emmanuel, unmute yourself. Anybody that unmutes first. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel, you are up.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, I actually came in the middle of the meeting because the network was actually kicking out.
Sorry.
Why I actually learned from the last person that was speak to us. She talked about setting a big goal that even as scary as it might be, that the time you achieve it, you know that you've done something. And she also talked about learning from our upline leaders, that it would be a good idea where you are being mentored and you look for advice outside. There is a wrong idea. So I take that.
Beautiful, beautiful. So tell me, what was your last
family
action?
Yes, actually, I talked to my.
Okay, I'll be pausing the record so that the record will not be too much. Those of you watching the replay, please, when you're done watching, send me a private message telling me what you learned from Mr. Jonas Spring and what you learned from Madam Connie. Then give me a report of your last line of action. Then ask me what's your next line of action so I can discuss via WhatsApp. Those of you that will be watching the replay. So I'll be stopping the recording now so that I can attend to everybody that is online.